Hello everyone, welcome to Tarot with Rasika Jadhav. I'm your very own tarot card reader Rasika, and today we are going to see messages for you for the coming week. In this video, we will essentially see what is it that is coming up for you in the coming week. We will also see if there are any certain things that you should be aware of, and if there are any certain situations that come up, then how is it that you should be reacting in those situations, and how should you kind of sail through those situations. So this is going to be a pick your pile reading. So in the next frame, I'm going to show you your piles. What you have to do is very simple. You have to just close your eyes, connect with the universal energies, and then select one pile you feel intuitively connected with. If you feel connected with both the piles, then feel free to see the guidance for both the piles. Come, let's see what your piles are. Hello, group number one. You guys have selected pile one. So come, let's see what your guidances are, what are the messages coming up for you, and what is it that you need to know in the coming week. The universe, please give me a message for group number one. What is it that they need to know? What is it that they should be aware of? Give me 3 cards, please. Okay, so we are going to, this one is popping out, so we'll take this one. So your first card is the Seven of Cups. Okay, I'm gonna shuffle it one more time actually. Your second card is Queen of Cups, Lord of Cup energy, and your third card is going to be this one, Six of Wands. Okay, let's see what your cards are trying to tell you. What are the guidances you should have? Okay, so you have got Seven of Cups as well as Queen of Cups. So I see there will be some emotional energy in the coming week. Beginning with Seven of Cups. Now, from Seven of Cups, I see there will be some kind of choice that you have to make, or you will get a lot of opportunities. So, essentially, if you're looking out for a job, or if you're looking out for a change in any situation in your life, I'm seeing you will have plenty opportunities to choose out of, or you will have more than two, definitely. And this card is basically guiding you to be careful of what you choose. Do your research properly before choosing whatever you choose, is what this Seven of Cups telling you, because some opportunities are really going to be like really really good opportunities. This essentially is, so if you've kind of chosen, not chosen, sorry, if you have some more than three opportunities, then the third opportunity, whichever it is what will be a good opportunity, is what I can see. Also, what I can see is that you have to release your emotions. If you have any kind of anxiety, if you have any kind of fear, if you have any kind of unsettled emotions in you, then Seven of Cup is trying to tell you to let go of those emotions, because those emotions, anxiety, fear, uncertainty, is going to kind of create blocks for you. So release all these emotions which do not need to be there in the first place. Don't think a lot about aage kya hoga, because future is something you can't really help, but your present is something that you can help right now, right? So work on your present and make your future better, is what this card is kind of guiding you. But definitely, um before taking any decision, before going ahead with any one choice, this card is telling you that make sure you've kind of researched well about what is it that you're choosing. Make sure that you really want to take that opportunity. Don't just take that opportunity up because because people are asking you to, or because people are telling you that, oh, it's such a beautiful opportunity, why don't you take up. don't do anything of those sorts. And this I'm telling you in general, about any aspect of your life. It's not so job is something that is coming up to my mind, but it can be related to any opportunity coming up into your life right now. Okay, along with that, you've got the Queen of Cups. Now again, the Queen of Cups is kind of guiding you to have aligned energies. So I'm kind of seeing that a lot of you are probably carrying some baggage with you, or you are very fickle minded right now about some certain thing. So, in case you're feeling fickle minded, the universe is guiding you to do some spiritual practices, meditate, connect with your inner self, and your inner self will be able to tell you what is it that you really want right now. It's almost as if the universe is kind of, if you see this card, the universe is calling you to align your energies. It is calling you to start vibrating at its frequency. So you have to start going within to find the answers essentially that you are kind of looking for, is what this card is telling you about. Because the answers essentially lie within you. So you probably know already what is it that you need to do, or you probably know what the answer to your question is, but it's just that it looks like you're applying a lot of logic or emotions. More than logic, I see you're being very emotionally vulnerable in the situation that you are in, and then taking decisions. So the Queen of Cups is asking you to not be emotionally vulnerable, not be attached with your past. Don't hold on to anything that is not helping you grow and move ahead. Okay, so don't take any decisions emotionally. Heal out of any baggage that you are carrying, or probably if you come across any situation in the coming week where you feel very emotionally vulnerable, somebody says something to you, or something happens which makes you feel very emotional, this card basically is guiding you to come out of that vulnerability, to come out of the emotional instability, and gather yourself together and move ahead. Moving ahead is the key to this. See, again, here also, Six of Wands is your third card, and this card is telling you to get your power back. You are going to shine in the coming week for sure. 110% you're going to shine in the coming week. People are going to look forward to your growth. But the cards are guiding you that you have to ignite that fire within you. Once you ignite that fire within you, once you ignite that passion within you, definitely you will see the results. You are going to be somebody who's it's almost as if that you have been given a task. You are going to complete it properly. You are going to complete it more than properly, in the sense you will give your 1000% in that task, and you will shine out of that task. That is what I'm seeing. And also in personal life, I see that I see you celebrating something. There is some kind of celebration. This is something to do with you. Honestly, I don't see this celebration being of somebody else. So something related to you is going to happen, which will kind of make you celebrate that particular thing. But overall, it's good cards. Be careful of what decisions you take. Be careful of what is it that you choose. And don't be very emotionally available to people. Don't be very emotionally vulnerable, and things will fall in place. Okay, now let's see. So these are basically affirmation cards that I have. And sorry, I don't know if you could see them. So we are going to see what affirmation should you use for the coming week for you to be able to sail through the week properly. Give me a minute, I'll just shuffle the cards and we'll see which one should you use. Hmm. See, say similar to what the guidance is. I have the courage to pursue my dreams fearlessly. So move out of whatever emotional baggage you come across in the next week, in the coming week. I mean, move out of anything. Don't let people affect you emotionally. Don't let people affect you in any way. Actually, just ignite that passion in you, and you will be able to achieve your dreams for sure, 100%. Okay, so this was your guidance for the coming week. I hope this guidance helps you. I hope you resonate with the guidance. If you resonate with the guidance, then please like the video, share it with your loved ones, and if you're new to my channel, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel for timely readings. Bye. Hello, group 2. You guys have selected pile number 2. So, come, let's see what is it that you need to know for the coming week. What are the things you should be aware of? What are the situations that can come up in the coming week for you? The universe, please give me a guidance for the coming week for pile number 2. I already have one card which is popped open. Okay, so your first card is the Five of Wands. Okay, we'll take two more. So that I need to know, universe. Okay, I think this one. Your second card is the Three of Swords. Okay. Give me one more card, universe. So that I need to know. And your third card is the Four of Pentacles. Hmm. I see a lot of energy that is stuck for some reason. I also see lot of healing that is required. So let's see one card at a time. So your first card is the Five of Wands. Now here I see that it is very possible that you might come across some kind of competition at your workplace or anywhere else, any other aspect of your life. But the cards are guiding you, universe is guiding you, that you have to stand strong, stand your ground. Don't let others bog you down. Okay, so essentially there will be competition for you, but I do see that you will kind of find a path out of this competition, and you will be able to grow through this competition. It looks like a healthy competition. I don't see it being a very nasty or a very sour kind of a competition. In general, I see this competition, whatever you go through, will help you grow. So if you are in some unfavorable kind of a situation in the coming week, know that this situation will only help you grow. So the card is kind of guiding you to learn the lessons that you have to learn out of the situation that you are put into by the universe, and move ahead in life. Okay, stand strong, stand tall is what your guidance is from Five of Wands. Now your second card is Three of Swords. There you go. So again, there's nothing to worry about the Three of Swords here. What I'm seeing is that it is possible that you will be put into a situation where you have to learn your lesson and move out of the lesson. Um, so the cards through Three of Swords is trying to tell you that don't hold a grudge against anybody that you come across this situation. Don't hold a grudge against anything, any situation that comes across in the next coming week. I mean, the cards are guiding you that if you keep a grudge or if you hold something against somebody, it's only going to create a clutter in your energies. Okay, it's not going to affect the person you're holding a grudge against, or it's not going to kind of change the situation that you are in. So what you have to essentially do is not hold a grudge, not keep anything in your mind. Just learn your lesson, move ahead, heal out of that situation is what the cards are guiding you. Also, I see that if you have been through any a certain kind of a situation which is not really good, or in the past, if something has happened which has kind of broken your heart, I would say, you felt really bad, or you felt some kind of injustice has been done with you, then this card, Three of Swords, is your guidance that you have to now start healing yourself. Move out of, don't stay in that same energy. See, what happens is, if you keep on thinking about the things that that have not gone your way in your life, or if you keep on thinking about something unfavorable that has happened to you in the past, what you're essentially doing is to get back those energies, to you're really reliving that moment. So when you relive something, you're getting those energy vibrations within you, which is not a great thing for you to do, right? So through Three of Swords, the cards are guiding you to heal out of any baggage you're carrying, heal out of anything that you come across in the coming week. um, it's definitely 110% trying to teach you something. So try to see what is the lesson that is there for you in that particular situation. And it's almost as if I'm getting this feeling that the minute you know what your lesson is, um, you will not keep a grudge against it, or you will not want to keep that particular thing very close to you. So you will just learn your lesson, and you will know, oh, this is why it happened. Bam, let's move ahead. Let's do what is essential to be done now. Okay, so that's what it is telling you. Now your third card is the the Four of Pentacles. Now through the Four of Pentacles, again, the cards are telling you, don't let any kind of insecurities weigh you down in the coming week. Like I said, stand strong in this Five of Wands. I told you, stand strong, stand tall. If anybody is trying to act very smart, or if somebody is trying to take your spotlight, or if somebody is not behaving uh, in a manner that you probably want them to behave, or somebody is being unnecessarily troublesome, move out of that situation, move out of the argument, or move out of the conversation. But don't let insecurity of, oh, that person is better than me, or oh, that person can do it better than me, crop in, because that is going to hold you from what your potential is. Okay, so don't let that happen. Also, for some reason, Four of Pentacles is also giving me this message that if you have some kind of a knowledge, you should be sharing this knowledge. Okay, so don't be insecure, but share your knowledge, is what it essentially is kind of giving me. So so Five of Wands, yeah, I connected with the Five of Wands. So it's almost as if, while you are standing strong, while you are standing your ground, also help people. Don't be insecure and not help people, because that will go against you. So be secure, be know your worth first of all, and help people. It's okay. Don't hold on to the information you have. Don't hold on to anything, any kind of a feeling that you have. If you're feeling something, speak it out, and kind of communicate and clear it out with the person. Or if you have some information that is going to help somebody, help the person. Helping people is going to help you in the coming week for sure. Okay, so there's nothing to worry about. Yes, you might come across a situation, but you already know now that even if you come across a situation, you just have to stand your grounds, know your self-worth, be confident, and you will be fine. Okay, now let's see. So I have a new deck with me. This is affirmations deck. So we are going to check what is the affirmation that you should be working with in the coming week, so that you can sail through in a better way. Just give me a minute. Okay, this one. What did I say? Stand your grounds. I stand up for what I believe in. That's exactly what your reading is. So I stand up for I stand up for what I believe in. This essentially is your guidance for the coming week. Okay. So if you don't know how to work with affirmations, let me tell you. So what you can do is to take a screenshot of this affirmation right now, and whenever you feel anxious, whenever you feel anything, or in general also, you can keep on chanting this throughout the day for how much ever times you want. For whenever you feel little low, whenever you feel something is off, you can keep on chanting this affirmation, and it will help change your energies. Okay. I hope this message, this guidance helps you, kind of go through the next week properly. I hope you resonate with the message. If you resonate with the message, please like this video and share it with your loved ones. And if you're new to my channel, then please subscribe to my channel for timely readings. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.